Mississippi confluence, it's been wet. What has all of that done? Take a look at the drought monitor out today. Compare it to a month ago where we had exceptional drought through a good chunk of Louisiana, Mississippi, into northwestern Mississippi. Compare that to today, the exceptional drought confined to northwestern Mississippi. So we have seen a lot of those drought levels lower quite a bit, which is some great news across the South. It's come, though, at a very stormy January. We've had a bit of a dry break. We're going to say goodbye to it. Right now, not a lot going on. We're in the 60s. Really, truly severe throughout the daytime hours, but we are going to get that wet weather cranking up as we head through Friday. Why? That storm system Jeff's talking about coming out through the Four Corners, collecting the Gulf moisture. So things get going for us, at least to start off the day, which means Oklahoma City, showers, thunderstorms for you. We'll get into some of that showery weather in Dallas. Still dry in Houston, but that's going to change as we head through tomorrow night. Why? The storm system comes east, works its way out into the plains, and then it really taps into that Gulf flow, allows for more thunderstorm development, and there's even some instability to allow severe weather. Here's what it looks like next few hours Friday morning, starting off with some showers through the Texas Panhandle. We'll see more of that activity sweep east as we go into the evening hours. So this is around dinner time. Still not a ton of activity, but watch those thunderstorms. Watch through central Texas. Boom. In the Midwest, it's been all about the warmth. Whether we've had fog and lots of cloud cover or not, it seems we cannot keep ice on the lakes. You can tell as you look across the Great Lakes, that ice coverage pretty slim, some of it breaking away from the shorelines. Just a little over 6.5% of ice coverage as we start off the month of February, which is extremely low. And keep in mind, well, this looks like this on the Great Lakes. A lot of the natural little lakes around are struggling with ice coverage too, which makes it pretty risky to do activities like ice fishing or possibly ice skating. On top of it all, we don't have a lot of snow into the upper Midwest. Look at how bare northern Wisconsin is, getting into much of Minnesota, right into eastern North Dakota, where we do expect snowpack to be prominent through this time of year. When you don't have snowpack on the ground and you've got brown or green ground underneath, then all of a sudden we talk about warmth, and that's going to continue. A place like Minneapolis, by the way, last year they had a banner year for snow, 55.5 inches of snow at this point in the season, on their way up to 80+ inches of snow. As we go through this year, just 7.3 inches of snow, and average, historical average for this time in the season, 30 inches of snow. Nowhere near either of that. So again, we've got brown ground, no surprise there, and we've got dry, mild conditions persisting again for your Friday, which means more warmth possible. Might not be record-setting in some areas, but it's still well above historical average. Minneapolis, 41 for your forecasted high. We should be in the mid-20s. Even the frozen tundra is 10 degrees above historical average. Chicago, lower 40s for you, and head to Des Moines, we're in the mid-40s. Pretty mild as we go through the end of the work week. Saturday starts off our weekend mild. However, we do start to see the return of rain coming in. So for some places, there will be a lot of cloud cover. There will be some showers. Sioux Falls, Omaha, you're those spots as we deal with some of that rain, especially later in the day. Temperatures there in 40s and 50s, mid-40s for Chicago with at least some sunshine, especially to start off the day. High pressure next week keeps us mild and dry, so there's really no change in the numbers. And places like Milwaukee well above historical average.